Hi, my name is Jim Beresford. I'm Deputy Head Teacher at Tutoring High School. And what I want to do this afternoon is just outline some of the changes that we've made to the way that we organise students for their tutorial programme. About 7 years ago, Tutoring High School was one of the first to introduce a vertical tutoring system in which tutor groups were organised in mixed ages. So in some tutor groups there were some Year 7 students, some Year 8 students, right up to 6th form students, all together in the same tutor group. And that produced many benefits for us, which we were very proud of. However, there were also some areas that we thought we were missing out on by not having the more traditional year group structure. So we decided to consult students about a possible change from a vertical tutoring system to a horizontal tutoring system. And I'd like to introduce some students now to talk about what they understood and what they felt about the advantages to be had from both. So in terms of vertical tutoring, what did you feel were the main benefits to you from vertical tutoring?
The main benefits about vertical tutoring is that all the students in other age groups get to tutor you and make you feel more confident. And to do that, just listen carefully, and when you do hit your target, you want to aim higher and higher. So you want to beat your other age groups.
So because they're older than you, you wanted to beat them?
Yeah.
And that made you develop your self-confidence?
Yeah, develop your confidence.
Yolanda, what were your key sort of thoughts on the advantages?
Because like when you first start in Year 7 you feel a bit frightened if you don't know anyone, but when you get to like know the older students, you get like, it boosted your confidence because you can think, I don't just have to talk to my own age group, I can talk to people that are older and that have been in the school longer. Right.
So lots of years, sort of, students start in Year 7, one of their big concerns is the older students will get bullied and stuff like that. Yeah. Very quickly helps you to understand that that's just not what it's like, and that you can mix with the older students quite easily. Yeah. And what did you see as some of the advantages then of the vertical tutoring?
The older students in the 6th form came and they helped us and to give us advice on what we should be for our career, or like to encourage us to get to our goal. Right,
and why was it useful talking to them and maybe not so much talking to students your own age group about it?
Because they've like done this sort of stuff before.
Right, so because they've experienced it, they could give you some, right, I understand. So when you first heard then about the possibility that we're going to move to a horizontal year group structure for tutorial, what were your first thoughts then?
It was so exciting because I knew most of the people from Year 8, and I just thought it was going to be exciting, and we would get on well, work together, work our way up.
Right, good. So you were really positive about it?
Yeah, I was really positive about it. Yeah.
Yolanda?
Same, because like you can talk about more relevant stuff as well when you've got some of your mates in your form.
When you say you can talk about more relevant stuff, what do you mean?
Like work and stuff, like if say you're in the vertical, your work and Year 11's work won't be the same, so like if you wanted to have advice off a teacher and they were going through each other's work, then you'd feel like you won't be doing the same stuff with them, so you wouldn't understand it.
Right. And did you think at the time that you'd miss anything about vertical?
Talking to like older students, because if you're not in the same form, it like fades away talking to them.
Right. Take into account the views of students that we just heard there, that sort of, there's some good things about the horizontal, but we're worried about losing some other things. What we actually decided to do was to not go one way or the other, but to actually go for a mix of the two. So that some weeks you'd be in your horizontal group and some weeks you'd be in your vertical group. So how do you feel about that now? Do you feel like that is a good idea?
Yeah, well, I think the advantages would be that you'd be like more confident and you'd get involved more in everything with your own age group. But with your other, you can like have the same sort of progress.
Yolanda?
Yeah. Same reason, yeah.
Next time I would like to invite you to both of my forms, vertical, which is PJ1, and horizontal, which is APJ. and you'll get a taste of what it's like to be with older students and what it's like to be with your same age group.